Let's go! I think we had just killed the one reborn. I am gonna have to like take a little break in about 25 minutes to deal with some laundry because adulting waits for no one.
Mm-hmm.
But we have moral support from Patinga.
Okay, well.
And that is all that matters.
Adulting's a piece of shit. Well, it has its moment.
Yeah, there are moments. Adulting can be a pain in the ass. It can also be not too bad. There is no in between. How bad is this against the slime guys? Actually, not that bad. But not great. I mean, I don't know why I want to fight them. They're good for bullets, and that's about it.
Isn't that enough of a reason?
I mean, not really. I don't actually use bullets that much. Hey, fist me.
I'm sorry, what?
You heard me. This man has hot hands.
So you want a fire fist up your head?
I mean, I'm not saying that I had chili for dinner last night, but...
But you had chili for dinner last night.
Ah, now his hands are cold. I don't even know what the fuck goes through his... What am I saying?
Hmm. You want me to know?
Help.
You're fine.
This is a cry for help.
You're good. I believe.
At least that makes one of us.
Burnbot also believes. Then again, he was programmed to believe.
I mean,
so.
Burnbot... I am Burnbot's god. The poor, sick bastard. I've been invaded.
NPC or some poor fuck?
Hard to tell. Well, okay, I've not necessarily been invaded yet, but I've had... There's a chance of me being invaded. I think, is that how it works? There's the bell-ringing woman, which means that I could be invaded. It's been a while.
I don't know how to get through force field.
Oh yeah, that's right. There's this. How do you even make contact anymore? I mean, I remember that, isn't it? It's in the choir, but I forget how to get there. Nope, don't remember. but there's spooters.
Kill.
I mean, it's a pretty big spooter.
Kill.
Spooter farted on me?
Kill it twice.
I think it legitimately farted on me and killed me. Because there was just this black poof, and then it was dead.
It might be spores? Might be eggs?
I don't know.
Are you now 100% spider egg?
As far as I know, there isn't a spider egg mechanic in this game. That was Dark Souls 1.
Oh, well, at least that.
But then you didn't turn into a spider in Dark Souls 1, you just got Egghead, and if you fed it, your kick turned into an attack, where you'd attack people with your worm head.
Yeah.
Not that I ever did that.
Of course not.
Oh, and I got killed by legs.
You got killed by legs.
Yes.
Why does that sound slightly kinky?
They tried to put me on the cover of Vogue, but they said my legs were too long. I made a meme. Am I doing it, Mom? Am I doing it?
I don't know. Maybe.
I think that's a RuPaul quote or something, but I don't know. I think it's a drag queen.
You would know this, of course.
I mean, I work with people that love drag, but not so much me.
Come on, Pat, I'm right next to you. Revive me, you cunt. Spent that point and that skill?
I'm just killing myself.
As one normally does.
I mean, literally, this guy looks like me. Just wearing glasses like he's Harry Potter. And he's using at least one of the weapons that I normally would.
Have you no shame shooting yourself?
Nope. This comes as a surprise. Okay, I nearly got killed by tentacles.
That isn't anything new.
Yep. Pretty normal day for me. Nearly got killed by tentacles again, though. Now we're getting a bit frisky.
I mean, they're just filling you up.
There we go. And I killed myself. And got sedatives.
Something you would carry.
I killed myself and got heroin. I'm sure that there's a message in here somewhere. Oh no.
Is there anything you would like to share with the stream after?
No, I'm good. I'm good. I don't need an intervention.
Just check. You know, one can never be.
I don't remember where the fuck I'm going.
Oh, Doll sent me in. My pet did more kills with your weapon, so you sent shitty weapon. Thank.
I was expecting my SSD to arrive today, and
It did not?
No, I mean, to be fair, there's a chance it could turn up later, but kind of expected it by now.
Feels
Because it is 7 o'clock. Getting a bit late for post. Although it isn't the post service, it's private, but still.
DHL?
Yeah, something like that. Might even be UPS.
We don't have UPS here, I think.
I don't know why we do. It's the United States Postal Service. But I can deliver things in the UK.
I mean... Pretty sure if they're gonna send it, technically it comes in their name, but your postal service has to deliver it.
No, they're a separate, like, contractor. I think it is. I don't know. There's like FedEx, UPS, DHL.
I mean, there are private like DHL, which literally exist everywhere. And there's the postal service, which depends on every country.
UK postal service is pretty good.
I do not trust my own postal service.
Right.
Motherfuckers in Portugal are always trying to make more money.
Well, there goes me sending you my used panties.
Never asked for those.
You didn't have to, baby.
Would be weird to explain to whoever the fuck asked why the hell I got used panties as a birthday gift.
Because that's just the kind of person you are.
Of course.
You hear our prayers? No, we shall not abandon the dream. No one can catch us.
No one can stop us now.
What do you mean?
Cause. Some say cosm. A hunter is a hunter, even. I'm hearing a little bit of game audio.
Time to lower.
It's very, very small. What are you even playing?
Borderlands 3.
Oh. So it wasn't Claptrap, but I was hearing something.
Yeah.
Come here, Mikolash! Come here!
You know precisely he's gonna run the fuck away from you.
He always does. It's a pain in the butt. But I don't exactly have the speed to catch up.
Well, you have to get him stuck.
I mean... yeah, but... it's hard.
Most things in life are hard.
I mean, play your cards
say
right,
it.
and
You can say it.
you know me so well. Come back here. Oh, and then he turns around and he runs straight back towards me, and it throws me off. I can't react in time. Come here, Nicholas! Okay, fine. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That will not do. I'm dead. That's right. You have to guide him into that room. And then he runs away, and you have to get him back there by dropping in on him. Right. Something like that. Oh, piss off, bell-ringing woman.
No.
Wait, is it you? Are you ringing the bell?
Maybe I have a couple of ducks doing it.
Ducks?
Yes.
So you went from Untitled Goose Game to ducks ringing bells.
Yes.
Fair enough.
I've been training them for years. They finally learned something.
I should have known. The signs were all there. Alright, now this time...
Signs
That's
truly
right.
are all there. I was a fish all along.
This I already knew, though. Fuck.
Yeah, technically this salt is an all. So no giant monster that I need to go become.
Come here, Nicholas. I've got something to put in you.
I do not want to know what it is.
It's my axe in his butt.
Of course. Of course it's your axe. Did you self-entitle with that?
Hey, everyone has a pet name for it. He turns around too quickly.
Well, he's
It
evading.
stops me from
your
putting it in his
axe.
butt.
Can you blame him?
Why are you following me?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
All good.
majestic! A hunter
Yeah,
is
just-
a hunter, even in a
Not-
dream.
Yeah, I
Don't-
got it.
I don't believe in it myself.
Not too far.
Just double checking.
Ow, my head! These little horny bastards.
As you once did for the vacuous
Whoop. Grant us eyes. Oh wait, don't I need to go and get a... No, I have to chase him back.
Ah, cos. Some say cousin. Do you hear our prayers?
Oh. Okay, so now he's in there. That's where I need to be. Move, please. Thank you. How do I get there? I have to go back to where I just was.
Ah, cos. Some say cousin. Do you hear our prayers? As you once did for the
Thank you.
vacuous
Then...
eyes. Grant us eyes. Grant eyes on our bones to cleanse the beastly idiots.
Oh, because of his dialogue, I can't actually use the menu. Give me a bolt paper. Oh yeah, and I have the Tinnistrus. Gotcha, bitch! Shit, fuck, bollocks. Just don't do a call beyond. He literally just did it! It's like as soon... and he just did it again. Fuck. He's spamming it! He's literally just spamming it! And he one-shot me with it. I dodged it like 3 times, and then he did it... He did it like 4 or 5 times in a row.
Well. Yeah, fuck.
The AoE that somehow in a single projectile can one-shot you. Oh dear. Okay, I've got one more attempt, then I'll go and deal with my laundry.
Ah, you got it. I
And
believe.
then we'll come back. Like, I won't stop streaming or anything, I'll literally just... I just need to chuck it from the washer into the dryer. Okay, that nearly killed me. Okay, that nearly killed me. A lot of things are nearly killing me, huh? standard. Even if I only catch him with the second half of that, I want to use it because it stuns him as well. Shitting bollocks. God damn it. He knows. He knows. When is the timing on that? I know you can... Is it earlier? No. Is it just before the tentacles? I know there's... Because there's even on gunshots, there's a what? Excuse me? Okay. I'm gonna just beat the shit out of you now.
I mean, should you know that from the beginning?
Kind of.
Why are you pitying me, Kalash?
Majestic.
Why am I pitying him?
Yeah, just put him out of his misery.
Oh, gladly.
I know, he's an annoying piece of shit.
But the hunter is our hunter, even in a dream.
And you're retarded, even with sleeping so long.
Again, you're not wrong.
Ah, cos. Or some say cosm. Prince.
You better run, boy. That's right. Then get the drop on your ass. Or not. I think if you're quick enough, you can actually run in there with him. Not that it does anything particularly special, if I remember rightly. It doesn't even break his AI. Oh, nearly got it. Oh, and he's straight in with using Call to Beyond. Twice. Oh, fuck me. Oh, please stop using it.
Cosmos of cool.
Oh, come on. He did it 4 times in a row again.
Is he spamming it?
He is spamming it.
Yep.
It wouldn't be bad if it didn't do so much damage.
And had such a huge
Or
AoE.
didn't... Yeah, or didn't have such an AoE, or didn't track. Like, there isn't a pattern I can follow with it because the projectiles track.
Well, what can you do?
Jump around like a little bitch and hope it doesn't hit me?
Then do that.
That's what I'm doing. But then, if one projectile hits me, that knocks me on my arse, even if it doesn't kill me.
And then you get...
And then if he sets up another one, I don't have time to interrupt his cast.
Mm-hmm.
And so then it ends up becoming this stun lock.
Or you're dead.
Yeah. Becomes this awkward
Man, that
stun
woman
lock.
really likes to ring the dinner bell, doesn't she?
Yeah. She a bitch.
Over here.
Ow, you guys! Damn it. Maybe the Tinistrus would do better.
Cos. Some say cosmos.
I don't know if it will, but...
Prayers.
I doubt it's gonna. Come on, do it. Do the thing. Do the thing. There we go. Fuck, he did the thing. I feel like out of context, the things that I have said so far would be very bizarre.
I mean, why would you think that?
Because me saying, do the thing, ah, fuck, you did the thing. That would probably strike most people as a little bit odd.
I have no idea what you're talking about after.
I just want him to do the thing. Then he did the thing, and it was bad.
A hunter is a hunter in a dream. But alas, not too
Anyways,
fast.
time to ask how afternoon's going to service. Even though the afternoon's almost done.
I mean, yeah, I would say it is now evening.
Yeah! Wonderful. Portuguese doesn't have a word for the evening. It's always afternoon.
Oh, is it like afternoon and then night?
Yeah. We go from morning to afternoon to then night. We have no in between.
I think Spanish is the same.
Retarded languages are fun.
Because with Spanish you have like morning, later, tarde, and noche.
Yeah, and you have exactly the same 3 words, but slightly different in way of saying for Portuguese.
Yep, sounds about right. Very unoriginal language, really, isn't it?
It's almost like we're neighbor country. And we were part of them. But for some reason, one of the queens decided to give up one of our first king.
Got him!
Then she wasn't expecting us to take it.
Sorry, I managed to drop attack on him.
Yeah.
And it felt good. I have him in the corner. Fuck! The corner didn't work out.
Cosmos, of course.
Okay, and he one-shot me. I think what it is that he's because it's the attacks hitting from that are coming in from above, and so I think I'm technically getting headshot damage.
I mean, you did get one shot with one single shot, so.
Yeah, but it's like consistently one shot, whereas other attacks will hit me and I'll take maybe a third of my health bar.
Guess who's calling? I'm gonna leave for a while, probably an hour, half an hour.
Fair enough, dude. Bay's a bay. And to be fair, I need to go and deal with my laundry. I'm gonna just put my ass. Oh, that's right. I was gonna say I'm gonna just put my ass right in front of the fog wall. But that just doesn't seem like a smart idea now, does it? If I die, I die. I'm back. Now with cider. Well, I've not been killed yet, so let's go. So if I die again, I need to go and get blood vials. Huh. Fuck. Go and get some blood vials then. I think that's the game telling me I need them. You really shouldn't need them, Mikolash. Mikolash is not hard because of difficulty. He is hard because of an... which is bullshit. But it's the way that Mikolash works. It really all it would take is a call to be on to not be as strong, or you know, the occasional one shot to not be a thing. That'll do. I can buy chunks, but for really fucking expensive. Try and get rapid poison. I don't know if that'd be weird. I would need one more chunk. I mean, I could buy that. I don't know if I now have a... Pardon me. Pardon me again. Right, instead of moon, give me clockwise metamorphosis. Because it'll increase my health ever so slightly, which maybe is... That is not where I need to go. That is where I needed to go before I entered the nightmare. The nightmare is the final one. But so what's actually left? Mikolash. Murgo's wet nurse? Right? There she goes again. Ringing her f***ing bell. Oi. And thanks, you went right in where I needed you. This and thank you. Just keep doing charge attacks. If it works, don't fix it.
Oh, majestic! A hunter is a hunter even in a dream. But alas, not too fast. The nightmare swirls and churns unending.
Ow! Dick! Oh no! Please move. Thank you! Alright, Mikolash. Give me fire paper this time. And just keep him in the corner so he can't do Call to Beyond. Unless... Fuck. Got him! Finally. Oh god, I hate him. Good. I need a bottle opener. Really should keep in this room, but I don't. Yes. What I do have is alcohol. Many bottles. Perhaps a cork isn't the best thing to use, but... Cork isn't the best choice. Because the cork, I feel like I'm going to end up popping the cork out and just spilling rum over myself. In fact, yeah, let's not use a cork. Jack Daniels bottle. It is a full bottle of Jack Daniels, mind, but... Science! Science! See, even my character likes science. Let's go! I think it is Murgo next, isn't it? And then it would be German. And I've not had the umbilical cords to do moon presents. But I'd be going into the DLC anyway. But yeah, so we might start Old Hunters tonight. Unless I went and did Abritias, Amygdala, and that shit. Don't really. Well, I'd want to. I mean, you've got what? Celestial Emissary, Living Failures, Ebritias, Amygdala. Like, Amygdala probably wouldn't be too bad with the axe because it actually has some reach. Celestial Emissary is a piece of piss. Living Failures probably wouldn't be too bad because you've got the spin to win move. That one. Abritias, I don't know. Abritias could be rough. But at the same time, I don't feel like I need to fight. Because I think... Do you get an umbilical cord for that? I don't remember. I'm a fist of pig. I just couldn't get enough the first time, you know? I should have equipped the, the rune that gives you more blood echoes. Again. Hey, Noodle Dragon. Yeah, the memories of fisting pigs. Oh, if you're dying to the boss.
Why are you following me?
Thank you for the follow, Noodle. Oh, fuck. And I'm dead. Oh, no, yeah. Fisting pigs is one of the best farming tactics. At least in base game. I don't know if there's a better one in DLC. Only played through the DLC once. Yeah. He just doesn't want to stop ringing that bell. Fuck. I was kind of hoping you'd close more distance, but you were caught behind your brother, huh? Oh. You never got the DLC. You beat the main game and then you're like, nah, I had enough torture. Hey, platinumed it. Platinumed the main game. Went through... The last achievements I had to unlock were the different endings. So I went through and replayed the game to get every... So I did a run to get all of the achievements you can get in one run. So like, did the Putamirian Queen and Chalice dungeons and everything. Got ridiculously powerful, and like the character was as well built as it was ever going to get, and all the rest of it, because of all of the work that that entails. Took it to NG+, beat the game to get a different ending. Took it to NG++, get a different ending, and then in NG3 went into the DLC blind. That wasn't the smartest idea. I beat it in the end, but it was not a fun experience. I remember fighting Orphan of Kos. I do not remember Orphan of Kos. I remember fighting Ludwig. I don't remember Ludwig. Oh no, I don't. I'm deliberately challenging myself by using weapons that I wouldn't normally use. I would normally go for Blades of Mercy for speed and single enemy DPS, and then go for Ludwig's for damage, for, like you say, the most damaging weapon in the game, at least base game, with a quality build. It's just the most damaging, and by using the straight sword you have speed, and by using the great sword you have damage. I miss my Blades of Mercy. But the Threaded Cane is pretty good as well. Oh. Ligarius. Scary. You had 3 runs in the game. First 2 runs data got corrupted, and your third run you beat the game. 2 other runs no data saved because you didn't have PS Plus. Yeah. The PlayStation Plus stuff kind of sucks. Why am I wearing a bird cage? I'm not. It's a Mensis cage. It's to do with the lore. Hey, Bish. No, where's this? Is this the one next to the... Yeah, it is. Okay, Murgo's wet nurse. This is going to be interesting without having the gorilla speed of the Blades of Mercy. So I don't think I even ever used Ludwig's against her. So this is, depending on your play, potentially the final boss. Potentially the second final boss. Or the third final boss. Depending on which playthrough you do. Can you? Yeah, I didn't think you could. This phase is actually a lot slower than I remember. But maybe I'm just remembering the second phase. This phase. No? No. It's when the screen goes grey. Now. I missed. This isn't Dark Souls at all. Oh no, yeah, you would... You would think that quite a few of the optional ones are required. Wet Nurse is an old world job. It still exists. It's a woman that has had a baby and is thus lactating that would take other women's babies and feed them from her own teat. So if a woman, like particularly in the Victorian age, wasn't able to produce enough milk for her child, or the woman wasn't available, the wet nurse would be the one to feed the baby. Nah, Dark Souls 3, I think, at least, unless you're going for like Nameless King or Osiris and the optional bosses. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's what Wet Nurse is. It's different from a midwife, which is probably the other one that you were thinking of. A midwife is someone that helps with having the baby and helps with, like, is more like a mentor for how to actually deal with the baby. But then a wet nurse is kind of like a nanny that also breastfeeds them. your wet nurse could be your midwife. Or rather, your midwife could be a wet nurse. And don't worry, Noodle, I am very, desensitized to death. Don't believe me? Type in !deaths. Although, to be fair, !deaths doesn't show that much. We haven't died that bad in the game in a while. Thank you, I like it. There are many like it, but this one is mine. I need to go in and change some of those names, though. Like, Shadow Tomb is Shadow of Tomb Raider. Ooh, there it is. Oh dear, I forgot about that one, the Reachy arms. Woo! Wait, why did... Oh, I accidentally ran and then jumped, didn't I? But that's what I was watching out for earlier. And yeah, if you go to that listle, you'll see a bunch of other deaths. Or you could do ! full deaths if you really want to spam chat. To be fair, I need to update that listle. I really need to look into having Burnbot interact with, like, a Google Doc or something. But I also just really need to learn Java and rewrite him in Java. Full deaths. I didn't send it back down. The hardest bot you ever beat was Sigrun, the Valkyrie Queen from God of War. It took me 6 hours to beat. I forget how long it took me on Give Me God of War, but that was a good fight. I think the actual fight that I beat her in was not that long. Very fun. Prepare for spam. It is the spamming. Ah, it's not done yet! Oh, there we go. 2 deaths in Final Fantasy 7. Is that how many times I died in Final? Yeah. Final Fantasy 7, I know 7, or knew 7 quite well back in the day. That doesn't sound right, though. I feel like maybe we stopped counting deaths after the main story when I was fighting, like, the weapons. I don't remember. It was a while ago. I feel like that's an incorrect death counter, though. I don't think I died many times. But I know I died a few times against Ruby Weapon. Because of the way that Ruby Weapon is. Did I die at any other point? Maybe that was... Maybe I died against Ruby Weapon? No, I must have died against Ruby Weapon more than twice. I don't know, it's edited and on YouTube. But I don't know if I necessarily kept all of my deaths in it. For the most part, those counts are correct, though. More or less. There might be a couple deaths missing from the particularly large counts. But, yeah. Can you please stop with the clones? Thank you. And whoop! Ouch. Fuck, fuck, tits, fuck. Murgo is the baby. Who is also the child of an old one? So like an eldritch horror, or essentially the Antichrist? I don't remember the lore. I got stun locked. I believe Murgo is the offspring of the Putamirian queen. So like an ancient race of people. And an eldritch horror. All just Bloodborne lore things. And Lovecraftian horror. Come on then. Welcome back, Noodle. Have I beat the boss? Not so much. Got kind of close. I missed a bunch. Got stun locked and died due to stun lock during that combo. Which is annoying because I can dodge it. Please stop. Poke you in the face if you had a face. Fuck. Fuck again. And a third time? The team that made this game wanted gamers to break their controllers. Was this? No, this was A team, wasn't it? DS2 was B team, this was A team. Because this was Miyazaki's love child. Oh no, I got stun locked and then ending. Gameplay-wise, I really enjoy DS2. I think part of that is because I know how to break it. Am I going to get Death Stranding? Probably, but I don't know if I'll get it on release. I've got a lot of games that I need to get around to anyway, and so there's not that many games that I'm desperate enough to play that I'll play on release. Purely because, you know, usually there's bugs that don't get fixed until like a month or two after the game's been out. And from a streaming perspective, as a small streamer, if I try and play a game that's too popular, I just get lost in the stream account and get even less viewers than I would normally because other streamers are playing the same game. I'm really feeling the lack of blood vials. It is making me be anxious. Fuck. Yes, thank you. That's the attack we like. If only I could visceral you. It'd be most enjoyable. Just keep going around in a circle. You may be one of the only people that doesn't like replaying games. Depends on the game. A good game should have replayability. It's why I'd argue Bloodborne isn't as good as the other Soulsborne games. Because Bloodborne, for me, has more limited replayability. Because there's less variety in playstyles. You essentially, because Arcane is practically useless, you pretty much either go physical, which you've got no reason not to use Ludwig's, because it does the most damage. Fuck. Yeah, Brian, I told you before, like, when you were asking about what the Estus of the game was, that there isn't an Estus. You have to go away and farm. Though I do have Yufska's blood, so I've still got that, which is another healing item. In fact, it's a better healing item. But you can only have one of them at a time. You can buy them, but they're expensive. And so you're better off farming them, and then with the blood echoes that you get whilst farming, buy more. Oh, come on. No! Oh, that's a kick in the dick. That's a kick in the dick. Not always. They can drop shining coins. Wait. Be smart. I know I'm not normally, but be smart. Probably because I had my beanie on. Sure. Right, let's drink some of my magic drink. I don't want to go. I want to go. Yeah. I don't remember where the good Carol runes are. So I could probably be optimized. Well, no, I couldn't probably. I would be optimizing a lot better. If you ever wake up and skeleton things are on you, you're going back to sleep. You'd be able to sleep? I'd also probably have some better blood gems. Although blood gems are really awkward to try and get unless you go through Chelsea's. They're literally the only reliable way to get good blood gems. Oh, you son of a bitch. Thank you. Very quiet. I'm hunting pigs. Whoa! Okay, hi. What's a game that I like from start to finish? Originally or now? Because a lot of the games that I loved, I've ruined by doing challenge run through them. Which hasn't necessarily made me love them any less. But has forced me to be aware of the shortcomings of said games. Doesn't matter. I'm a massive Kingdom Hearts fan. Kingdom Hearts 2. I love most everything about Kingdom Hearts 2 except the prologue is a bit lengthy. That's about it. Dark Souls 3. Love everything except Osiris. The gummy ship made you not finish Kingdom Hearts 3. The gummy ship in 3 was a piece of piss. Like it was hard in 1. At least in segments, depending on what you did. easy in 2, and I think even easier in 3. I mean, I suppose it depends what you were doing. You just wanted to teleport to the other planets. Well... Ow. You could teleport to them after you got there. Not quite the same, I know, but... Three was way too easy for me. But I haven't played it again on critical. That's something I need to do. Though I still don't think I'm gonna like the frozen world any better. Look, I'm just fisting your friend, okay? You'll get your turn. Can I? Thank you. Okay. That was unfortunate. He paused on the tree just long enough to correct himself. You're currently building your gaming PC, buying parts every week. Fair enough. I'm waiting on a new SSD so I can just have more games downloaded on an SSD at once. Because I want it. I don't need it, I just want it. I have a 3 terabyte hard drive that is basically unused, but I wanted an SSD. What I really should do is probably change my monitors. My monitors are okay. Just not great. Or maybe I should be saving up for that PS5. Oh good, you've got my souls. Blood echoes. Whatever you want. And boop. And boop. You're gonna get both a hard drive and an SSD. Hard drives are cheap. SSDs are good for boot drives. Yeah, I have 2 3 terabyte hard drives and a boot drive SSD. But I want another SSD. I'm getting a terabyte SSD just for gaming. Because to be fair, one of my 3 terabytes is pretty filled up, but that's because of my video recordings and renders, the YouTube stuff. Yeah, I was wondering when you were gonna see me with all those fucking eyes. Yeah. It's the best thing to do. And small SSDs aren't that expensive anymore. pretty. Yeah. I need to get some new components for a friend. But at some point I do, when I've got more of a schedule, I would like to upgrade this computer and then essentially build a second computer. So sort of like eventually replace pretty much everything from this computer to be able to build a second computer. Slightly less powerful. And be able to use one for actually playing games, the more powerful one for actually playing games, and then capture card to the second one to stream and record off of.
Welcome.
I mean, depending on what games you want, a lot of, like, the only thing you'd really have to worry about is exclusives.
Farewell.
Like, a lot of games come out on PC as well. Yeah, that's good. I can just get a new graphics card. Well, yeah, my graphics cards and my CPU are both still pretty good. My CPU isn't as good as it was, but it's still good. But if I were to upgrade my graphics cards, then the graphics cards I currently have would go into a second computer. And then when I upgrade the CPU would go into it. Like, memory is cheap as shit. Yeah, terabyte SSD isn't cheap, but it's not bad. You need a capture card for the Switch. Oh fuck. I don't have a Switch, but that's because I don't like Nintendo much. Not the games. Love Pokemon. Love Zelda. Not a massive Zelda fan, but I like Zelda. But I don't like the actual hardware. I don't like Nintendo as a company for their approach to hardware and people wanting to do things like produce videos or stream. Welcome back, Tinker. Enjoy food. But I probably will get a Switch at some point because I would like to play Breath of the Wild. And I would like to play the new Pokemon. I mean, Pokemon Let's Go, I'm not that fussed about because it's the... Isn't it just a remake of, like, Red and Blue? Yeah. It depends what you're looking at, Noodle, where you're looking, and if anything's on sale. A terabyte isn't that expensive. Like, I was able to get it for just over 100. But once you do reach the point where it starts to get expensive, it tends to plateau. And so, you know, if you're gonna be spending that extra, you may as well go extra. Yeah. I'll probably end up getting one for Pokemon. but I'm in no particular rush. And the whole, like, semi-portable gimmick on it doesn't mean much of anything to me. If I could, I'd just emulate things on my computer. Oh yeah, personally I'm not a frame rate whore. Like, 60 FPS is fine for me. Like, 30 FPS I'm fine with. 60 I don't really notice much of a difference. But you definitely notice unstable frame rate. So I don't care what a frame rate is, so long as it stays what it's supposed to be. Oh, I interrupted it. Good. Didn't stop it teleporting, but that's fine. I accidentally jumped. And I should have gone round back. You're going to be so trash because you're going to use mouse and keyboard. I mean, certain games it's better for. Like shooters. Oh god. Shooters are so much more fun on mouse and keyboard. Hack and slash is more fun on controller. Like, I have a Steam controller, Xbox One, PS4, and I still, like, to be fair, the Steam controller is... There's very few occasions where I'd rather use a Steam controller than a Xbox One controller. It's nice to have the option. And I got it when they were cheap. You don't want to use controller on PC. Depends on the game, I would say. I would suggest. Like Dark Souls. I wouldn't want to play Dark Souls on console. But if I play Dark Souls, I want to use a controller. You can play it mouse and keyboard, but it's just not as good. I mean, if you change the bindings and everything on it, then it can be, but the default bindings on it are pretty janky. At least for 2 they were. I don't think I've tried in 1. 3 I think was actually playable. Like, without being too bad. FPS games better with controller? No. Any shooter better with a mouse and keyboard. Any shooter better with it.
I'm just gonna say this. I unmuted just for this. If you are used to playing a shooter with a controller, you'll probably be better at playing the shooter with a controller instead of the mouse and keyboard. Although mouse and keyboard is better playing a shooter.
Yes. Mouse and keyboard, you can get those flick shots so much easier, your accuracy will be so much better, but if you're not used to it, yeah, you'll be better with a controller.
Because I am one of those kinds of...
And then there's certain games, like, I feel like Gears of War. I think Gears of War is a shooter that's actually better to use a controller. But I think that's partly because of the control scheme for it. I don't know. I haven't actually tried playing it with keyboard and mouse.
If you want to get used to mouse and keyboard, use it as much as you can.
And just try, like, playing something like Minecraft, even. Because Minecraft, it's an FP... It's a first-person game, similar to a shooter, but there's a lot less pressure compared to, like, a shooter, but it'll get you used to the movements and all the rest of it. Also, Minecraft is best on PC for mods and just pretty much everything, I think. If you want to adapt to the PC culture.
Don't.
I mean, PC Master Race is just as toxic as Xbox or PS4. Use whatever's comfortable for you.
Precisely. Don't give a shit about what other people tell you.
Like I
you
say,
want to use a controller to play an FPS? Do it.
like I say, some games are better with mouse and keyboard, some are better with controller. That's my personal preference. But I would also argue games that are designed with a controller in mind are almost always going to be best played with a controller. Games designed with mouse and keyboard are almost always going to be better played mouse and keyboard. Minecraft was originally designed to be played on PC. I mean, that's kind of throwing yourself in at the deep end. But if that's what you want to do, go for it. I feel like I've lost my edge at shooting and stuff.
After you don't really lose him. You have good days and bad days.
I mean, this is true, but I used to be a really good sniper.
So did I, with a controller.
Oh no, not even, like... Okay, yeah, originally it was controller, but then I got really good at sniping with mouse and keyboard.
I never got really good with mouse and keyboard. I got decent. And then I have days where I can't hit a shot, and then days where I flick on people and them.
Yeah. But I also feel like maybe it's since moving to a higher sensitivity mouse.
Yeah, that happens a lot. I had to lower my sensitivity a lot.
Because yeah, I have a Naga Chroma, but I have it on like the lowest sensitivity. Oh dear, what a chin. What a chin. I played Minecraft when it was... I think when it was at the end of its beta. would have been like, what, 6 years ago?
I still play Minecraft.
I never really got into it. The control scheme, I couldn't really. I don't know why. I just didn't like the controls. Now you're thinking, was buying parts for a gaming PC worth it? I mean, the thing with if you're going for like relatively high-end stuff is that it's stuff you're not likely to have to replace for at least, you know, 5 years. I mean, depending on what you want from it. If you want to constantly be at, like, the very pinnacle, yeah, you'll have to replace things every couple of years. But if you just want to be able to play most games on good settings, if you go high-end now, you'll still be able to do that in 5 years. You may not be able to play, like, ultra-high, but you'll still be able to play high. Because I haven't upgraded my build at all since I got it about 5 years ago. And I can still play most games on high and stream. It's a relatively cheap one. 2.5 grand. You can spend a lot more than that.
Meanwhile, you have me.
Yes. And your potato.
Bought a laptop that was decent at the time. Now I run everything at low with about 30 FPS, and I have to be happy with it.
You're scared you shocked your motherboard with body electricity. I mean, it's possible, but you know, I wouldn't worry about it. If you've done it, you've done it, and if you haven't, you haven't. Oh no, for a gaming computer, you could easily spend, you know, most of that on a graphics card alone. If you went like top, high end, cutting edge. Never mind CPU, which would probably be, you know, for top end CPU and GPU, you're probably looking at like a grand each. You know, chuck in a couple of £100 worth of memory. Probably, what, 300, 400 quid worth of RAM. Depending on how good you want your RAM to be. 100 quid to 200 quid motherboard. And again, that's being relatively conservative with that. Not even thinking about your peripherals. Computers are expensive, my man.
They will only get worse.
You don't have the parts to turn it on yet. I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah, worst case scenario, motherboard is a relatively cheap component. And they're relatively easy to get your hands on. I think mine was about 100 quid. Yeah, if you start getting into like making your own cooling systems and stuff, that's just asking for trouble. Unless you know what you're doing, in which case take responsibility for your actions. But unless you know what you're doing, leave it to the professionals to make that stuff. No, yeah, that is the other thing about computers. You wait 3 months and things are like a third less. You want Windows XP to come back? Oh, Jesus. I mean, 8 kind of sucked, but 10's not too bad. Ten isn't trash. Yeah, there's a lot of updates, but you know, there is with any current software. Eight was just deliberately making things more difficult. XP had security shortfalls. Vista? I don't remember that much about this. Oh wait, no, was it Vista that had the security shortfalls? One of them did. Why are software updates necessary?
Security.
Yeah. Security, bug fixing. All sorts of
Mostly
reasons.
bug fixing and security.
Yeah.
Most of the times when you get an update, they probably changed one line of code.
Yeah.
But that one line of
Good
code
hunter.
was enough for your whole computer to be
Very well.
exploited by someone.
Farewell.
So I like that. The constant updates. Mac,
I get annoyed by them only when they mess with my audio settings, because for me that's a pain in the ass, because that's a
For
good
you,
like
that's a pain in the
hour,
ass.
a good hour fixing it.
iOS? No, it's
I mean,
not iOS. It's,
Mac has the same kind of stuff. It's just that
Mac for a long ass time didn't have to worry about any kind of viruses or anything like that, because people weren't looking at Mac.
Yeah. It wasn't mainstream enough to be worth
viruses.
investing time in making
So,
a virus.
Right now, the people understood, wait, Mac is just as profitable as everyone else. Even more. Let's do shit towards Mac now.
And then there was the
Safest.
argument that Ubuntu and Linux was the safest, which I think it is, but only if you edit it yourself.
Yeah, safest, if you know what you're doing, Linux and Ubuntu.
Yeah. But
Then
only
again,
if you
Ubuntu-
actually edit it yourself.
Precisely. Ubuntu
Otherwise,
is
it's
a
very
Linux
open.
machine.
Yeah. How do you get to the DLC?
I don't
It's the one
know.
outside the...
Man, operating systems are fun to talk about.
I forget, isn't there a I know that the three big ones are Linux, Windows, and Mac. But then
Yep.
I swear there's a fourth one that's relatively or
No.
was, but is since. Oh no, it was the one before operating systems, DOS.
Never heard of it.
It's what your computer runs off of without an operating system.
Oh, you mean the BIOS?
It's yes, but it's called something else when you're using it as your operating system.
Okay.
I forget the nomenclature.
It's a default program for whatever the fuck.
Yeah, it's basically default operating system.
Yeah. Normally that all changes with BIOS.
Yeah.
Curse the fiends, their children too.
Who the fuck's talking to? Oh, okay. Never mind.
And their children.
Sorry, this content isn't available right now.
Alrighty. Hunter's Nightmare.
Oh, are you gonna suffer?
Hopefully less.
Good.
The case for your gaming PC is a cardboard box.
I
I mean, you can do that. I would suggest don't.
you can do that. Leave the cardboard box open if you are going to do
You
it.
need an incredibly good ventilation system if you're going to be using
yeah, you
cardboard.
do, because cardboard will fucking burn.
But there are some beautiful desk PCs, not desktop, but desk PCs that are built into the desk. I find some of those are really fucking pretty.
If you want to have a good gaming PC, I would advise you to get a decent case with a good amount of cooling options.
And if you don't want to constantly hear a fan going,
Liquid cooling.
or get a quiet case.
Or get a quiet case.
It was quite important for me to get a quiet case, given that I didn't want the fan to get picked up by my mic.
To be honest, the case and the cooling is more important than some of the parts we give
Yep.
more importance to.
You could have the best CPU possible, but if you put it in with shit coolant, it's going to burn out.
In less than 1 month.
Yep. And you could have the best GPUs you could possibly buy, but if you put it into a case that isn't right for it, then you're just going to constantly hear the fans on it going, and that will ruin your experience anyway, instead of just slightly lower graphics.
Okay, get a good case and a good cooling system.
Yeah. Cooling
Whichever you wanna
systems
use,
can be
get a good one.
expensive, but cases are generally like less than, like, about 100 quid is for a good case, a good mid-tower case. And if you're going, I think if you're going like anything above probably 150, 200, you're mostly paying for the brand.
Yes.
Like, Razer, the only thing that I buy from Razer specifically is mice. Because I like the Naga. I like having the keypad on the thumb, and I like the way that they designed it, and the way that it looks and it fits in my hand. But then Corsair, I like for a lot of other components. Like my keyboard is Corsair K70, and that's really nice. And I buy the brand not for aesthetic reasons, but rather just for quality assurance.
Some brands are really good.
And then
some brands are just what I call them a brand.
Some are just a label.
Yeah. I like to call Apple a label. That's because
it became one, yeah. It used to mean something, and now it's just become a status symbol.
I have some issues with Apple. None of them personal. It's just I've seen too much bullshit going on with that. Anyways.
Like, when Apple first started coming out with, like, the Macs and
they have
everything.
Wonderful ideas. Macintosh was a wonderful computer.
Yeah, and it was innovative, and it provided something different. It was a different approach to the same problem. But then...
But now they're just...
They're overpriced because they've become a status symbol.
I don't care about the overpricing. I just question some of the decisions they do.
Well, there's things like how the coding in Apple products deliberately makes it slower over time. Not just the degradation of, like, hardware.
Yeah, I know. But, for example, one of the things I really fucking hate about Apple? Refurbishing. They're trying to fucking abolish it.
Yeah, because they want people to buy the newest product.
Precisely.
Because they can get more money that way.
But the one thing that tilted me to a point of no return was... if, by some fucking reason, your Apple screen on your Macintosh or whatever the fuck you have, Mac Pro or whatever,
yeah,
MacBook Pro, stops working, and you replace it by someone who wasn't like Apple,
yeah, they then won't touch it.
Your PC will brick.
Yeah. It's like cars now.
And
like, if you get a BMW...
And when I say brick, Mac has the screens have IP addresses, basically.
Mm.
And if you use a screen that which Mac does not want, because they list the IP addresses they allow, the computer doesn't turn on.
Why does the iPhone screen break fast? Because you're playing catch with it. If you take proper care of your equipment, it doesn't have to break.
I've had the same cell phone for 5 years. Last two of them I don't have a case on it. I have no scratches, no cracks, no nothing. I don't know how, but I don't.
I have a screen protector in a case on mine. Yeah, the screen protector is cracked, but the screen under it isn't. And I'm also, you know, mindful of where my phone is and deliberately don't throw my phone around or put it in places where it's going to get damaged. And mine's a cheap, like, relatively cheap phone. It's a Huawei. No, yeah, but any phone, like iPhone or anything, it's...
My problem,
caring for the equipment.
The problem, one of the problems I hate about Mac is other companies are looking at the shitty decisions the Mac's doing
and seeing that it works.
And Apple is like getting over, like they do all the shitty decisions and everyone just keeps eating their products.
Yep.
So, you know, you look at Samsung and they're like, oh, wait, they're getting away with this?
Yep.
Let's get a piece of this pie.
I mean, I say this, my phone, Huawei, was being investigated for, Russian surveillance, I think it was.
Look,
Perhaps Chinese. I mean, it's a Chinese company.
Chinese, most likely. To be honest, everyone and their godforsaken mothers knows what you're doing and where you are at all times.
Yep.
Your information is no longer yours, it's everyone else's.
Gotcha, bitch! Well, I got one of you. Good enough. I had forgotten just how punishing this DLC actually is.
You forgot you couldn't mash attack.
Oh no, you... The axe is very, very different to the weapons I remember. I'm used to being able to dodge in, dodge out, and not get hit.
And
That is
now
my
you
usual
are
playstyle,
slow.
and I can't do that. Who even is the... Is it Lauren? No, because you have to have the item to get to Lauren. I don't actually remember the order of bosses.
I sure as hell don't either. Oh shit. I can't make this jump! Never mind. And this build is wonderful.
I do love the sexy noises that they make, though. Can you turn your brain into a CPU?
Eventually.
I mean...
Eventually you'll have a USB port upstairs and it's just, you know, allow me to shove information in my brain.
Well, here's... Your brain essentially already is a CPU. It's just
Yeah,
that
it's
it's not...
too complex and no one knows how to write code for it.
Eventually, CPUs will be bioorganic. But... Not yet.
Eventually your computer will be liquid. And not solid. Oh look, someone with a sniper rifle. I also have a sniper rifle. Never mind, my grenades.
Friends!
I wouldn't call fanatics that are trying to kill me friend, but sure.
I mean, you call me friend.
Yeah, but you only try to kill me every once in a while, not at all times.
I resent that comment.
Why?
Because I'm trying, damn it! Once they pass a law saying everyone has to be biochipped. Once they do that is when World War III happens.
Once they do that, it's when you will lose literally all the freedom you ever have. Because they'll know where you are at all time. At all.
Yeah, but it's also the start of, you know, the Gestapo. That was their whole thing of, oh, okay, we're gonna label all of these people. Then we're gonna segregate them and separate them. And then eventually we'll dehumanize them to the point that we can kill them and no one will care.
Are you telling me they can't kill me right now and no one would care?
I mean...
See? Not even you would care.
I would care. I would.
Please tell me I didn't soft lock the game for the second time.
I don't know what you want me to tell you.
I don't want to do all of this again.
You done fucked up, boy.
Yeah, by killing things?
Yes, why can't you just be friends?
By accidentally making it so that this NPC can't move?
Well, why did you do that for?
I didn't do it. He just doesn't move.
Oh, I forgot that they have the weird bell, like, axe. Yeah, the Cthulhu horrors of the deep! And it's fine, I didn't need to go that way
Let me
anyway.
see if sliding into the NPC. Nope.
Is it from the courtyard?
Oh well, time to kill myself.
I have to get... I think I have to get, like, his head or something? Oh, God.
And after I didn't know you were dead.
Kira! We talked about this!
Hi, Kira.
How's it going?
Oh, hell no! Hell no, I ain't doing all this again. I am doing all this.
Yeah, for some reason Kira has decided she wants to call me daddy, but I am not, in fact, anything even approximate to. It is an odd situation. And I've been in a few.
Yeah. I could tell. So, after, how is it being called a daddy? How is this?
I mean, it's not so much the word, it's the connotations that go along with it.
I know.
So it doesn't feel the same in this instance.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully.
Good.
I like how that's not even a question, Noodle.
I now pronounce you whatever the fuck you want to be. And you're not.
I also like how it's 2019 and you assumed her gender.
Yeah, it's almost like we were calling her or anything like that. You can't
This is
assume
true.
having two people.
5 years strong. Maybe 5, not even 5 weeks. In like 2. Or 1.
Your brain is mush.
Time flies when you're getting called daddy, okay?
Well, no one that can take it from me. I wouldn't know.
We met this many days ago.
love shooting people in the face.
I don't know why I did that. It does nothing, because this is not a game that you can do. Oh, that's true. Okay. There we go. Follow a... Oh, dear God.
Easy breaking the bot!
How? How?
It's me. How many times have I not broken burn bot?
I know, How? Can you try again?
Sure.
There we go.
2 years and 10 months.
Because this is your, a different account.
Oh, because it changed name.
Does that work? I don't know if that worked.
I mean, didn't give you a response, so I'm guessing no.
Yeah. I don't think I set it up to be able to do that. I think I could, but...
I mean, it's just giving her one more parameter to read.
Yeah.
And what you do is you send, with that one, you send a request to the follow wage that people normally do.
Yep. But you gotta remember, I know smart.
Yeah. And that's why I'm here. And you know that too.
Yeah. Through my sub age, you can see how long people could be subbed to the channel.
I think I missed.
I was still in America.
Yeah, I missed 3 months.
Yeah, because that was it. They rolled out affiliate literally just before I went to America, or possibly even as I was going.
I remember hearing about it. Ooh, spent skill point. More chance to consume. Oh no. More effective duration. We ain't gotta hurry nothing. Game's done, so I win.
Oh god. I really should level.
You probably should, but you never listen to the voice of reason, so...
Okay, I thought you were going to say the voice in my head, because we've decided that I shouldn't listen to that voice.
I mean, that one I'm not gonna talk about. It's your head, not mine, so do whatever the fuck you want with it.
Yeah, but it's frowned upon to wear someone else's skin.
Look, both your demons and my demons need to be kept under line. And we both enjoyed to play Krieg very much. For
This
a
is true.
specific reason.
I've been playing through as Salvador.
Oh, even better! Activate skill effect? Well, now I shoot everyone!
Yeah.
Forever!
Yeah.
Pistol, shotgun... Anything specific or just...
I've been using quite a lot of pistol, but it's really whatever I could find that was good. I've been going down the
Middle, left.
the left tree.
You're doing it right. You go left, then middle, and you ignore right. Actually, you don't ignore it. You go like...
Oh, fuck me. Please, someone.
Right
It's
now,
been so
the
long.
build I'm doing in BL3, I'm using flak, and I'm only using Jacobs. Jacobs in this game, when you hit a headshot, the bullets reflect to someone else.
Oh, so it's no longer fire as fast as you can pull the trigger.
Oh, it is still, but
Oh.
they added this little gimmick to it. When you crit, the bullets reflect to a person.
Ooh, nice.
So I'm playing as Flack, the guy with the pets.
Yeah.
He basically has Zero's ability. You remember Zero?
Yeah, deception.
But you can make it so that when you shoot someone or hit someone, you don't appear. And while you are in the deception mode, you always crit. So
Yeah.
I think you understand what I'm doing.
Yeah, I think I understand what you're putting down. Ow, I just got shot in the stomach.
Also, having chances to add bullets to my magazine because I critted is fun when I only crit.
Yes. Where the fuck am I going? I hope nobody thinks I know what I'm doing.
He doesn't.
Can confirm. I just I fell and Gumba stomped a dog.
You heartless. Heartless.
It's a FromSoft game.
Yeah, dogs are fucking annoying in those games, I know.
Yes. Dogs are the worst enemy.
Spiders.
No.
Spiders.
Spiders don't teleport.
Spiders.
I know for you. But no. I legitimately do not remember where I need to go. I know that I need to get to the surgery hall. I don't remember how to get there.
Also, I have a pet monkey with a submachine gun and a rocket launcher.
Kinky.
He sometimes shoots people.
Where do I go?
Cotton Eye Joe.
Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Why is someone doing the re? And I know I'm late, but why re?
I don't. Ow, my butt. I don't know. There isn't a way that I'm missing here. Is there?
There's nothing more enjoyable than critting someone and seeing another person drop dead.
Oh, I'm fucking retarded.
That is a known fact.
Yeah, what's new? Yep, yep. This looks right. What's this like? Something that's gonna get me hurt, but
After,
yeah.
you know what you will watch.
Oh dear God.
Yeah, those words don't come out of my mouth very regularly. But I'm gonna leave.
Okie doke. Bye bye.
Till what hour are you gonna be up today?
I'm probably only gonna be going for like another half hour. I'll still be up and about for a while, but I'll only be streaming for another like half hour. Oh!
Someone just ejaculated on your ass. Anyways, as I said, might talk to you later.
Okie doke, dude.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye, chat. AKA Kiara,
See you, Noodle.
Noodle, and thrill.
Oh boy. And I'm dead. He left, and so did my life force. I know where I'm going now. I really don't remember this DLC very well. Like, I remember Maria and a little bit of the fishing hamlet, but not so much how to get there. Yes, Martin. As one of the first 10 subscribers on the channel, because I have 6, you have the founder badge for this channel. The badge that says first, yes. It's for being one of the first 10 subs. I mean, dude, you don't have to sub. Kind of like Candy Crush, I'm curious to see where it'll go. Dang! You just want to see it lead me to a campsite, though. That's where you want it to go. So you can say, I told you so. You are welcome, my bad habit. I mean, I know it's true, but still. Can't just say that. What do you need to equip the boom hammer? Stuff that I already have. I might actually upgrade that. Because boom hammer makes big boom. It's a hammer. Hammers are usually strength. This is the Gatling, yep. Oh, the blood-starved beast. And there's the amygdalan arm. which I believe was a arcane weapon, maybe. I don't remember. Was it? I mean, it's a strength arcane. But doesn't have a minimum arcane requirement. Nice. Please stop spitting on me. I'm not into it. Alright, fuck it. Give me whatever this is. Trousers! You're memeing. I look like I took it too seriously. Don't worry about it. I'm just a bit tired. I've been up for 60 hours? And spent 9.5 of them at work. A little bit sleepy. It does indeed happen. I need what I really go for is a bit of time away from work. And I don't like mean a vacation, I just mean doing something other than work. Because even when I'm not at work, I'm like prepping for a cocktail class or some kind of event. And then I've got my driving test coming up. So then that's added to everything. Ow. Ow. Who's next? Is it Ludwig? Oh, the bow guy.
You're a well, leave this and oh yeah, is such a person. Beware. Secrets are secrets for a reason, and some do not wish to be discovered, especially.
Okay, now I'm back here. Oh. Just try to remember how to frickin' navigate. You need to watch Joker. I would like to see Joker. I also really want to see Abominable. The new film by the folks that did How to Train Your Dragon. Because I love How to Train Your Dragon. Run away from the dogs! Oh, come on. I'm hoping that I'll be able to go and see Abominable with a friend from work. Maybe even go and have some cocktails, because there's a cocktail bar literally just opposite the cinema. But who knows? I'd like cocktails. I'll get crunk. Cartoons are good. I was gonna go into something and then it's like, no, they're just good. There's certain stories that I feel are better told through the medium of like cartoons and animation than could be told if they were to be told in like live action. Because even with CGI, like, I love Game of Thrones, but if Game of Thrones had been more touchy-feely and, like, a more romantic view of fantasy rather than the vicious outlook it was, I don't think it would have done as well. You love Rick and Morty. Yeah, that's just because that is your humor. Leave me the fuck. Alone. Jesus. Are they dead? Not all of them. Are they dead? That's the whirligig saw, isn't it? And is this the cannon? You've been doing 100% playthrough. Oh yeah, it's the cannon. 100% playthrough of DS3. Enjoy. Oh no, don't let grandma grab you. Witch! Bad grandma. Oh, this is Ludwig. Where's the... I feel like there's a bonfire I must have missed. Or a shortcut. That looks like a shortcut. I'll just take a straight up bonfire. Nice. What I'll probably do off stream, because it's going to be a few days before I can stream again, is farm blood echoes from the pigs and just level up a bunch. Like, there's no real reason for me to not be a higher level than I am. Even if all it is leveling my strength and endurance up, my health and endurance up.
Please help us. An unsightly beast. The great terror looms.
Oh, he's so sexy.
Big is coming. Have mercy. Have mercy upon us.
That's my fetish right there. Yeah. Smash me. How does one fight horse demon? Uh-huh. Oh yeah, I have a new hunter badge. I have the Fire Striker or whatever. The one that has the boom hammer, I think. Now, because he's a beast, I believe he's weak to fire. But I press dodge. Problem is, distance isn't necessarily your friend in this fight. Oh, I was just barely in his range. Should probably go and get the blood rock. I think I'm not that. I just need chunks, which I've got a fair few more, so I could probably upgrade the axe. And then there's the blood rock from base game. I don't remember if there's any that you can pick up. Definitely buy it. but I had no stamina after doing the charge attack. I don't think I'm gonna beat this stream. I'm just gonna put that out there. I've only beaten him the once. That was a few years ago. At NG+3. With a weapon I was actually good with. And I was good with at the time. That still took a hell of a lot of effort and time. Am was on a fully built character. Fuck. No, I think I'm gonna have to go away and farm. Maybe try a couple other weapons. I don't know, maybe the boom hammer would be good. I don't know. I think I am gonna end it there, because I am tired. I am sleepy. But I think we did decent. We did Mikolash, Murgo, and started the DLC, which I remember fucking nothing of. Anyway, we got to the A boss. That's good, right? I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Later.